Hi students, how are you all? How was your vacations? All enjoyed? So today onwards we are going to start our class. We are going to start a new unit, Unit 5. What's the name of it? Just read it. The Elves and the Shoemaker. So we are going to start it today. First of all of you please take page number 119. What are you seeing there? There is two pictures. Okay, you can color it. Now what they are asking, what the children in the picture doing, what they're doing. The first picture, there is playing, and there is helping someone, falling bicycle, and the second one helping mother. Okay, so just these all are pictures helping others. Okay, so we are going to take a story here about helping others. It's not a story actually, it's a drama, it's a role play, a script of a role play. Okay, so are you ready? Okay, fine. Today we are just going to take an introduction. We are not going to the chapter. I like to show you the story. Okay, first you all watch this story carefully. Okay, let's start.
The Shoemaker and the Elves. There once lived a shoemaker with his wife. They were very, very poor, but were still always happy.
Well, I have just enough leather for one more pair of shoes.
What will we do now?
Don't worry, my dear. I'm sure something will happen and we will not starve. I am tired now, so I will just cut out the leather. Tomorrow morning I will wake up early and make the shoes.
The shoemaker cut the leather and left it on his work table. He then went to bed.
I am so tired. I hope I am able to wake up early, or the shoes won't be ready.
The next morning, the shoemaker went to complete the shoes as soon as he woke up.
Bring in my breakfast here, my dear. I better get on with making the shoes.
But when the shoemaker went to his work table, he was in for a big surprise.
What is this? How did the shoes get done? Hey, wife, come here quickly.
What's the matter? Are you okay?
Take a look at this. The shoes are ready.
What do you mean the shoes are ready? You told me last night that you would complete them this morning.
I know. I don't understand how they got done.
Are you sure you didn't make them yourself and just forget about it?
You think I'm going crazy? I remember very well I only cut the leather the night before.
Well, I really don't know what to say.
And look how beautifully they have been stitched. Far better than I have ever done so myself.
Just then, a man enters the shop.
Hey, are those shoes for sale?
Sure they are, sir.
They look pretty good. Let me try them on and see if they fit.
The man tried the shoes on, walking about.
Oh, they're a perfect fit. And so comfortable too. Here, keep this money and pack them up.
The shoemaker looked at the money and then at the man in surprise.
Now, what are you looking at me for? I think I've given you a fair price for those shoes. Pack them up fast. I'm in a real hurry.
Oh, sure, sir. I'll pack them in a minute.
As soon as the man left, the shoemaker ran to his wife.
Hey, wife, look at this.
That's a neat sum of money. Where did you get it from?
You won't believe. A man came into the shop and bought the shoes. He liked them so much that he didn't even ask me how much they were for. He just gave me the money and went away.
Oh, the good Lord has been so kind to us.
Yes. Didn't I tell you something would happen? I'm off to the leather shop now. With this money, I can buy enough leather to make 2 pairs of shoes.
The happy shoemaker went to buy the leather for making 2 more pairs of shoes.
I better hurry back and start cutting the leather. I have to cut it out for 2 pairs of shoes now.
The shoemaker returned home and called out to his wife.
Look, my dear, I have bought such lovely leather, far better than the earlier one. I'm going to get started to get 2 pairs of shoes ready.
You've just come back. You must be tired. Come, have your dinner, and then you can start the cutting.
The shoemaker and his wife sat down to have dinner.
You've cooked a very delicious dinner, I must say. I've eaten so much. I wonder how I will work now.
I'm glad you enjoyed the meal. You deserve it. You are a good and honest man.
Thank you, dear. You are a good wife, too.
I think you better just cut the leather and finish making the shoes in the morning. Make an early start, and you should have them ready by afternoon.
The shoemaker did as his wife said. After cutting the leather, he kept it on the work table as before and headed for bed. And what a pleasant surprise he got again the next day. 2 pairs of perfectly sewn shoes were lying on the work table.
Wife, come here. Look at this. You still think I was imagining things yesterday?
Ooh, such perfect shoes. But what is happening?
Just then, someone called out.
Hello? Anyone there?
Oh, it is the gentleman who bought the shoes yesterday. I hope there is nothing wrong with the shoes he bought.
The shoemaker let the man into his shop.
My friend has liked my shoes so much that he wants me to pick up a pair for him. I hope you have something ready.
Come in, sir. I have 2 pairs ready. Please see if you like any.
Ah, these are real smart ones. I'll take one for my friend and the other one for myself. I must say you've done a very good job.
The shoemaker and his wife were so happy they danced with joy.
That man has been very generous. I now have enough money to buy leather for several pairs of shoes.
Every night the shoemaker would cut the leather, and in the morning there would be beautifully sewn smart shoes sitting on his work table. His shoes became so popular that people from far and wide came to buy them.
We had just enough leather to make one pair of shoes, and now our shoes are selling faster than we can make them.
Yes, dear husband, but don't you think we should try and find out how the shoes are being made every night?
Oh, yes. Why didn't I think about it?
Someone is being very kind to us, and I think we should know who it is.
But how are we going to do that?
Well, I have an idea. Tonight we will hide behind the curtain and wait to see what happens.
That is indeed a brilliant idea.
So that night, after cutting the leather for the shoes, the shoemaker and his wife hid themselves and waited to see what would happen. And what an amazing sight they saw. Soon after midnight, two little elves jumped in from the open window. After playing around for some time, they went to the table and sat down. Their little nimble fingers went so, tap, 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 click, click, click with lightning speed. And soon the shoes were all ready and lined up. Up they then jumped out of the window and vanished in a jiffy.
Goodness gracious me! It is those little darlings who have been making the shoes all these days. They are so tiny, but what a wonderful job they do.
I wonder who they are and where they came from.
Forget about that. Winter is setting in. Soon they will be feeling cold.
Ah, yes. You are right.
It's time we gave them a little gift for all that they have done for us.
But what can we do for them?
I know what. I am going to make them tiny little shirts and pants and even little coats. And you can make them cute little shoes. What do you think?
That's a wonderful idea. Let's get about doing it.
And so the shoemaker and his wife spent the entire day making the gifts for the elves. Oh, what cute little pants and shirts the shoemaker's wife made. She even made little bow ties to go with the coats, and the shoemaker made the tiniest pairs of shoes for the little fellows.
I am so excited. I can't wait to see what they will do when they see these.
Once again that night, the shoemaker and his wife hid behind the curtains. And once again after midnight, the little elves jumped in and went to the table to start making the shoes. When they saw the clothes and shoes waiting for them, they looked at them with surprise. They then looked at each other, and with a big whoop, they grabbed the clothes and quickly put them on. How happy they were! They clapped and jumped excitedly and danced on the table, singing silly songs.
We have new clothes. Oh, we are so happy with our new clothes.
After a while, the elves once again jumped out of the window and vanished.
I am so glad our little gift gave them so much pleasure.
Yes, though the gift was very small for what they did for us.
Bless them, the little darlings.
The elves never came back, but never again did the shoemaker and his wife ever have problems again for as long as they lived.
How was story? Did you like it? So, this story as a drama script or role play script we are going to learn. Okay, so all of you, I request you to read one time this one. Okay, the whole story. When you coming to next class, just read one time and underline with your pencil. Okay, We'll take the class in next class. Till then, bye all of you. Take care.